Hey everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Fuego here.
And we're back. This time we're actually going to do just kind of a haul video. We don't do this very often, but we might start doing it.
Yeah, I think in this instance we should, man. This guy is very deserving and supremely worthy.
Exactly. We went to, of course we're covering the Phoenix Film Festival this week, and we were a part of Geek Day for the Phoenix Film Festival 2018, and one of the people we met was a man by the name of Shelby Robertson, and he did...
American Discord! American Discord!
That's his company, exactly, and he does both just regular print artwork as well as his own self-published comic book series. 94, which we're going to talk about that a little bit, but we just wanted to talk about what we got at the convention, or it's not even a convention, but at Geek Day, essentially. It was a little tiny mini convention.
Yeah, but I mean, I've seen Shelby at conventions for years. I interviewed him many moons
Phoenix
back.
Comic Con is where he says he goes, yeah.
Yep, for Heavy Metal Television. Well, it's still going to some degree. Anyway, yeah, it was a fun interview, and thankfully, since it had been so many years removed, he didn't recall much of what we talked about, and that's a chat that I am excited for us to present to the audience.
An almost half-hour long chat.
Yeah, well, and we could have kept going. We just kept riffing on stuff. I mean, we both love older punk and, rock and stuff like that, and DIY, just art in any variety is what that guy's all about. So.
Exactly. So, all right. So what we're going to show you are the things that we got. I'm going to start off with the prints that I got from him that I'm super excited about.
And she was
he had
kind
3
enough
prints.
to bestow upon you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
so
did.
Shout out.
Bestow these upon me. I was super excited after I purchased some of his comics, and once we did the interview with him, he's a super nice guy.
Oh, yeah.
So the first one I'm going to show is not quite horror, although it is horror when you consider it in context for the storyline, and that is
the appearance too.
The Batman Who Laughs. This is the big sort of first lieutenant of the head honcho baddie of the Batman Metal series that just finished, where a bunch of dark Batman from the dark universe, the dark underverse,
which I know nothing about,
invade.
but holy smack, it looks awesome. And I was like, he kind of looks like the Joker a little bit, but like
he's a Joker version of Batman
mashup kind of thing.
He's basically Bruce Wayne that became a Joker. And that's what the story of the Metal is a bunch of evil versions of Batman that have combined with different Justice League members invade Earth. So
yeah, and Scott Snyder came back to write that, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
So this is the Batman Who Laughs. You'll see him on the background in the future for sure.
Dope.
The next one I want to do is
this the one that's so close to both of our hearts?
Absolutely. I think this is definitely
not
one.
Marsha Parker.
We have a couple of artistic representations of this character, but this was particularly good. So we had to get a copy of the his version of Stephen King's It. I'm trying to get the light just right.
Awesome
Yeah, super metallic. Oh wow! Even looks like, look at the yellow eyes. They kind of glow
certain
even when it's in the
aspects
dark.
glowing despite the.
That's really
lighting.
awesome.
That's dope.
So it's a really
Shelby,
cool
terrific
Pennywise.
work, sir.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Get a little closer so everyone can see it. Look
Come
at how detailed. He's got all the cracks on the forehead and everything like that. So good. So good.
It's awesome.
And then the last print is one of something that I love, that I've actually touched on the channel numerous times, and yet I don't have any sort of representation of it. I almost bought something from Dirk regarding it, but now I have a Five Nights at Freddy's print. And this is the Nightmare versions from, I believe, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, they all have the sort of double mouths with extra teeth inside, and then there's the evil cupcake.
They look nuts as frick.
Yeah, man, these are really cool. This is a great representation of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics and why they're scary to me.
And I thought Pistol Pete's Pizza was scary as a kid. This is far beyond.
Exactly.
God.
Can't wait for this movie. That'll be next year's most anticipated
Blumhouse
movie.
is working on it right now.
Yep, excited. So Fuego, why don't you tell them about something that you got?
Yeah, well, this jumps to my history with Shelby in the fact that I still have both of these prints displayed in my home, albeit they are the original ones as opposed to these badass metallic versions. Yeah. So if you can see that proper,
you can get it closer to the camera.
We got some Scorpion going on, if you can actually see it. And then we've also got the guy that I've cosplayed as many times,
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. And these are rightfully in my spot for a reason. He also has...
talk about it the whole thing.
Yeah. He's also done a Jade, a Kitana, and a Melina. So if you encounter him at a convention or something like that, you can purchase a 5-print set, which has both of these, and it also has all 3 of the female ninjas as well, which is pretty bad to the ass, man. So, yeah, we don't have Reptile, though. Where's Reptile? I love Reptile.
Why didn't he do
What is
Reptile?
going on? I'm gonna ask Shelby that the next time I see him. I'm like, well, dude, where's Reptile and Smoke and Noob Sabat and all those other guys?
Exactly.
They need to upgrade that set of ninjas, man, if you did all the ladies. But, yeah, he was kind enough to actually give me those metallic prints after we did the interview. And, yeah, shout out to Shelby and also to American Discord. He spells it like Discord Records, like, you know, it's like a chord of a guitar. So DISCHORD, and give him some likes and give him some business because his artwork is bad to the ass, man.
Indeed. Yeah. So
the
other stuff that I got from him were the aforementioned comics.
Yes.
He does have his own comic series called 94.
I wrote the song in 94.
And the really cool thing about this is the reason it's called 94 is because it's an homage to all of the Image comics that he started reading in 94.
Yeah.
And
the artist that jumped over and started doing
exactly.
Those too.
He created his own character, which I haven't read these yet, but I do plan on it. It's a 3-issue series. Sorry, I gotta find the best lighting. But that's the first issue right there. Reminiscent cover, if you guys don't know, it's very reminiscent of some older older Image covers. This is the cover for, well, this was actually Marvel. This was a New Mutants 98 cover homage, which was the first Deadpool appearance.
Yeah, and that's the thing. All of his covers are essentially stuff that either McFarlane, Liefeld, Lee, like all these guys who started Image, he does tons of throwbacks to that stuff, man.
And then
really
the third one is the Hulk cover, the throwback to the Hulk cover that had, or Wolverine cover with Hulk in the background. Or in the reflection of the blades, actually. Damn, the lighting is so rough.
Oh,
there we go.
I'm telling you, dude, with these metallic covers.
Yeah,
it's
the
rough.
metallic covers, it's crazy. But the part of why I actually bought all 3 of these is because he had a very special edition cover for #1 that was a very limited print run. He only printed 25 of these issues.
He does that with most of his stuff, though, to make it collectible and that exclusivist kind of thing. We talked about that further in the interview. You guys can see it. So.
And I love it because it's this. It's a venomized version of his character. So there have been plenty of... there was actually recently a whole month where all of the Marvel comics did a venomized cover, a venomized version of the characters in the book. I couldn't spend the money to get all of them because there were so many, but I saw this and this was really badass. It was a great throwback to the Lethal Protector Venom stage in 94.
Which is what this film is supposed to be drawing heavily from, is the Lethal Protector story.
Exactly. So I'm super excited to read these. Stay tuned because I will be doing a comics review on these in the very near future. Again, we'll do them on Wednesday. You want to read these too? Okay. Yeah, cool. So we'll do that, and I might have Dirk read them too. Maybe we'll do a triple comics review. But he's specific, like he's so awesome, and he could tell my comic collector mentality that he gave me these. He knew I bought all 3 issues because I wanted to actually read them, and he's like, you know what? Just take this copy of #1 also. Because I know you're not going to want to crack this one. And he's very true. He's very 100% right. I would not have wanted to crack this. So
Shelby is awesome.
Shelby's amazing, and don't expect to get that kind of kindness out of him. I just had a special bond. We had a special bond with him.
Well, I interviewed him 3 years ago.
Exactly.
He didn't even remember. He was like, I remembered you, but I don't remember who you interviewed me for. That was what he told me.
Oh, okay.
I was like, hey, that's better than anything. At least you remembered me.
Exactly. So that's going to do it. That is 94. Amazing cover, as well as all the prints that he sent us. So again, it's a 3-issue series, and apparently he's got 3 more that he's working on. So yeah, I'm going to put the link in the description box to get access to Shelby's work. He's an amazing guy. Make sure you go support him. Thank you very much for joining us, though. Fuego, we got to do more of these haul things because we always come back from cons with stuff.
With tons of stuff. We still have so many prints, this guy and I, that we haven't even put on our walls because we're like, where are we going to all this
Exactly. Now I gotta figure out a place to fit his, although I'm excited to. So
we're gonna rotate.
Yep, exactly. That's the whole point of the rotating 11 by 17.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys very much. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of Shelby's artwork. Are you super excited? Are you gonna seek out some of it for yourselves? You absolutely should.
Do it!
But yeah, let us know in the comments down below what you thought. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
And gracias a Jaime Fuego.
Very special thanks to the Phoenix Film Festival and the International Horror and Sci-Fi Film Festival for getting us in to be a part of Geek Day, as well as to watch all these movies and this coverage for this year. It's amazing, and I can't believe how many movies we're actually going to cover. It's great.
Yes, so on top of that, shout out to Patrick at Allied for further assistance as well. So
absolutely. So thank you guys very much, and remember, stay scared!